New York Times reported today that Mexico is weakening its central election agency and that this will have an effect on free and fair elections and indeed democracy in Mexico. Any American who reads that should stop and think that we don't have a central election commission in the United States. We do not have one central election law that applies to all Americans. We do not have one body to whom Americans can raise concerns about elections or highlight irregularities. Instead, we have a system of 50 states and countless counties, all of whom do it differently. Maybe not every county does it differently, but every state does. Some of them severely repress voting, severely suppress voting, make it hard for some voters, not random voters, but some voters, notably African Americans, other people of color, and students to vote. And there's on the national level, no real way to appeal this in real time other than trying to pass expanded voting rights laws, which the Republicans always oppose. And this is not an abstract problem for our democracy, or it's not only an abstract problem for our democracy, it is a real-time problem for our democracy. Election victors are determined often because of voter suppression laws, because some states limit the times when people can vote, and our national politics are affected and frankly skewed rightward because we do not have a central election commission. So while it is perfectly good journalism to raise this issue of what is going on in Mexico, we must look inwards at ourselves and say, if the United States wants to become a functioning, modern democracy, we need to have a central election commission whose mission it is to make elections free and fair and to make the ballot accessible to all qualified and all legal voters.